Hey guys, this is Jody and I'm back with another video. Today I decided it would be a good idea to film a daily makeup routine video for you guys. I normally try to go for a radiant look and hopefully you guys are interested in watching. If you guys do enjoy the video, and if you guys are new here, my name is Jody. If you like the video, go ahead and give me a like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification and it'll let you know when I next post my videos. And yeah, we're just gonna get started with the video. Hope you enjoy it.
Also, for a disclaimer, I just want to let you know I just got off the shower within making this video, so I did the video without doing my hair and it was still wet. I'm sorry about that. Bye. Okay, so in order to start off my daily routine, I'm going to do a voiceover because I didn't like my voice in the video, but I start off with moisturizer, and this one I'm using is the L'Oreal Paris Hydration Moisturizer, and it's I believe water based because I like using water bases for the summertime, mainly because it's less oily in my opinion. Okay, so next I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier powder, and I'm going to apply it right on top of the moisturizer. And why I'm doing that is because I find that when I put on foundation afterwards, it makes my face a lot smoother, especially because I do have texture skin and my pores are big, so I feel like it kind of fills it up. Alright, so once I finish applying the face powder, I'm going to go in with the NYX makeup setting spray. You can get this at Target or any drugstore. You're going to spray it all over your face just to hold up make sure the powder stays glued onto your face. Okay, so as my face is drying up, I'm going to go in to my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using the Benefit Goof Proof Eyebrow Pencil in the shade 5. And we're going to first use the brush section and then brush out your hairs, and then we're going to use the pencil section. And I'm going to go ahead and line the bottom of my eyebrows first. Alright, okay, so after I finish outlining my brows, I'm going to go in with another Benefit eyebrow product, which is called Cabral in the shade 4. And I'm going to go ahead and first just dab a little bit, because like a little bit goes a long way with this pomade. So just go ahead, dip the brush in slightly, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill out the tails of my eyebrows first, and that's going to be the darkest part of my brows. So I'm going to fill the tail in first and then slowly transition all the way towards the front of my brows, and then whatever's left over of the eyebrow product will be on the front of the brow. So the front of the brow should be the lightest part of the brow. Okay, so once the eyebrows are done with the pomade, we're gonna go in with concealer. Right now I'm using the Maybelline concealer. You know it because it has like the fluffy top on it. And what I do is apply a little bit to my hand, and then I go in with the brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and line around my eyebrows with the brush. And once I finish lining the eyebrows with the brush, I'm gonna go in with the beauty blender and just blend everything away so it sharpens up the the eyebrow look. Okay, so now onto the eyeshadow, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and it comes with a applicator. So what I do is just apply the applicator directly on my eyelids, and then once that's applied, I'm gonna go ahead and use my fingers and blend it in, because I do notice this eyeshadow primer dries quickly, so it's easier to use the heat from your fingers to help blend it in effortlessly. Alright, so once the eyeshadow primer has been applied, we're going to go in with the eyeshadow palette, and today I'm going to be using the Tartelette and Bloom palette. I'm going to first start off with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to use an all over color, and then the all over color I'll be using is called Charmer. It's going to be the lightest color in the palette. So we're just going to wipe the color all over our eyelid, just to have a base color to start off with. Now I'll be applying a transition color onto the crease of my eyes just to help blend the shadow better, and then I'll be using a Smarty Pants and Flower Child, the mix of both as the transition color. Once the transition has been blended, we will go in with the brown color, and then we'll be using Rebel and also a smaller eyeshadow brush, just because we're doing the brown color on the edges or the corner of the eye. So when applying the brown eyeshadow, what I do is I try to make a horizontal V onto the eye, and then what we're gonna do from there is blend it out to make it look smoky. So with the same color Rebel, the brown color, we're gonna slowly pack it from the V corner into a little bit less than halfway of the eye. So we transition the color from the V towards a little bit less than halfway of the eye. So after transitioning Rebel from the corner of the eye to a little bit less than halfway, we're going to go with the darker brown called Leader, and then we're going to go apply that on the same V corner that we initially started off with. What this will do is that I believe it gives it some definition to the eye, so it's just not one color, and I feel like it just looks better on my eye shape. Alright, so once the darker brown has been applied towards the original V section that we created, we're going to go in with color back into the inner corner of the eye. And then what I'm going to use is a flat brush and apply Sweetheart in towards the beginning of the eye. Using the same flat brush, I'm going to go ahead and dip into Rebel, and then we're going to go ahead and line our lower lash line with this color. It creates a smoky effect, and it just kind of, I feel like it brings the eyeshadow and like the lower lashes together, if that makes sense. Alright, so we're going to stop the eyes for now, and we're going to head on over to the face, and I will be using primer, and the primer I'll be using is a Smashbox Photo Finish primer. We're just going to apply a little bit onto the hand, spread on the hand, and then apply it all over the face. The foundation I'll be using is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and my color will be in the color Santa Fe. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a little bit of the foundation right onto the back of my hand and use my fingers to put spots of foundation all over my face. Alright, so this is where the fun's gonna start. We're gonna go ahead and take that Wet Beauty blender again that we used to blend our our eyebrows, and then we're gonna go ahead and beat it all over our face just to blend out the foundation that we already spread out. The thing that I like about this NARS foundation is it gives like this really radiant and glowy look that I really like for summertime, especially because I was using the Fenty foundation for a little bit and I felt like it dried on like the drier areas of my face. So I felt like it emphasizes my blemishes, so I feel like I like this foundation better. But the thing is, by the end of the day, my face is really oily, so I have to be sure to make to mattify my face. Okay, now that my face has been beaten to the gauze, I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and bring highlight to my face and some definition by using the Tatcha Pearl under eye treatment. And this product already has pigment into it, and that's what I like about it. It gives this glowy look. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply it on my under eye, the middle of my forehead, and my chin area, and that's just gonna bring back definition from a flat face. So again, I'm going to use the wet beauty blender. I'm just going to blend till everything just meshes in together. Now we're gonna go back with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. We're just gonna wipe the product all over our face. Just wipe it. I don't do any baking because I find that it looks really cakey on my face. So I just do a light swipe. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in the color medium. And what we're going to do is we're taking like an angle brush and I'm going to apply it as the shape of a 3 on each side of my face. So the 3 is going to be on the forehead, going down towards the cheekbone area, and I don't really have any. So I'm just going to go fake it and kind of contour it as I'm bronzing just to have a high cheekbone. I'm going to go down towards the side of my face, down to my jaw area to create the 3. Here comes the most difficult part, which is contouring / bronzing up my nose. I don't really know how to do this. I'm just taking the same bronzer, using the side of the brush. I'm gonna go and try to make a straight line and contour each side of my nose. And I think I heard once that Kim Kardashian says to make sure to do it like where your nose bone is, in between your 2 nostrils. So that's what I do too. And that's how I contour my nose. Sorry if it's not correct. That is it for the contour and bronzing. I'm going to go in with blush now. And I've recently been loving the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio in the color Peachy Love. And can you believe I got this at TJ Maxx for a couple of bucks? I was really surprised when I was just shopping around. And yeah, so I got the peachy looking color, and then my uncle's girlfriend got the rosy tone color. Now what I do is I take a big fluffy brush and I go ahead and, based on my face shape that I found on Pinterest a while ago, it says that it's better if I apply my blush in like a slanted up motion to just help with my cheekbones. So that's what I do. Up next is my wing liner, and what I like to use is the Kat Von D liquid liner in the color Trooper. And what I do is I start where my lower lash line ends. It kind of just gives me a little base just for my hooded eyes, and so I create a line from where my lower lash line ends, and then from that line I connect it to my upper lash line, and then from there I fill it in and it creates a triangle. And once the triangle is done, I go ahead and connect it to the rest of my upper lash line. I feel like how you do your wing liner is very important, so this step just takes a while for me because I like to perfect it. I know there's no way to get even eyeliner on each side of your eyes, so I just take my time, and I feel like the littlest mistake, you tend to thicken up your eyeliner, so that's why I'm very careful in this part of the process. Alrighty, now I'm going to be applying fake lashes, and these lashes are from Amazon. I'm going to go ahead and use my duo glue that dries in black and apply both these lashes on my eyes. The mascara I'll be using for my upper and lower lashes is Benefit Bad Girl Bang. So I'm just going to apply a couple coats onto the upper lashes, and then whatever's left over is what I'll apply to the lower lashes. Also, please ignore the faces that I'm making while I'm applying mascara. Like, you can't make the prettiest faces while applying this, but you just gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Onto the highlight, we are going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills and the Nicole Guerrero collection. I believe this was a limited edition, but I'm not quite sure anymore. But I'm going to be mixing Kitty Cat and the Forever Lit color, I believe, together. And I'm going to apply it onto the inner corner of my eyes and with a small detailing brush. So the inner corners. And then I'm also going to be applying it to my eyebrows at the bottom and the top, and then I'm also going to be using it to apply onto the point of my nose and where my upper lip is. Now I'm going to get a bigger brush and I'm going to dip into Forever Young again. I'm going to apply it onto my cheekbones, the top of my forehead, and my chin. Lastly is the lips, and today I will be using the MAC Satin Lipstick in the color Twig, and I'm just going to apply it on my lips. I don't normally line my lips unless it's a darker color. Since this is not as dark and I feel like it's pretty neutral, I just apply it directly on and I could just wipe it off and fix it like that. Finally, I'm going to go in with the makeup setting spray. Again, it's the same one by NYX. I'm just spray it all over my face and set it.
And that is it. That completes my daily makeup routine.
If you liked the video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll give you guys another video as soon as possible. Thank you.